Cancer, the song that's playing for you is distractions. So now you may be in a position, Cancer, whether someone outside you lied to you or you lied to somebody to distract them, or someone lied to you to get your mind off of what you was focused on. You might have been paying attention to something that someone didn't want you to pay attention to. Someone didn't want you to feel about that because they know how you be feeling, Cancer. And when you feel, you feel. You feel me? And you felt real deep about an idea, a direction, an expression, something you wanted to communicate to your world. You had a little passion, you feel me? And you wanted to take this passion and share it with your community, share it with your environment. Or you just had a new idea you wanted to give your time and energy to. But those around you, they didn't like the idea because they might not have been able to have a hand in this idea. People around you couldn't invest or put in on it with you type shit. It was like a solo. This was a one-way street, solo road. It wasn't a coupe. Wasn't a 4-door, you feel me? It was a 1-seater, and whatever realm of reality it was, so people did what they had to do to throw distractions in your face. They didn't want you to see that the way you saw that, if it's like that. You feel me? They didn't want you, they wanted to redirect your passion about a situation, idea, relationship, or friendship. They didn't want you to be so fiery about that. But in the end, it only puts you in a position to be fiery about that. Now you got a whole lot of passion burning for this idea, this direction, this endeavor, whatever this is that you feeling for right now, you want every piece of that. Or again, you might be throwing a distraction in somebody's face. Shit, you might be trying to get somebody, you feel me, throw someone for a loop a little bit, throw a flashbang in their reality so they can't see, or it's like they stumble and or trip into your space, and it's like you're trying to attract something, but in order to attract something, you're trying to distract it. You feel me? Whatever that is, it's like it's almost like siren type energy. You feel me? In whatever context or reality we talking about, whether it's your own inner sirens, your mind is singing songs of, oh, remember when we did this? Remember when we used to live like that? Your mind like, hey, yo, it wasn't too bad when we was like this yesterday. You get hit with the sirens, and those memories bring feelings on your seas, your ocean that rock your boat, your body, your vessel, that had you moving all kinds of ways you might not want to express yourself, all because your past keep reminiscing. Your past keep coming back up. It's like it, and it's in a manner you don't even want it to come up. It might be a situation where if you're dealing with people outside of you, it's like people trying to trigger your memories because they know how you used to feel about that. And it's like now you may be in a position where you gave that up, and you want to do something different, but your world don't want you to do something different. So they trying to throw that back in your face. Hey, yo, remember when we did that? Hey, even though they know you don't fuck with that no more, they hit you up like, hey, yo, Cancer, we about to go do this. You trying to slide type shit. You feel me? If it's like that, then it's like that. Song that's playing is Lemonade. Yeah, you found you some new bliss. You found you a new something that sparks you, and you might not be sharing that with this world. You feel me? With your world around, you're not going to tell your friends about this one. Matter of fact, you're just gonna keep letting them think or know what they think or know about a topic, subject, or situation. And wherever they at with it, they don't feel good about it because they might be losing you, or they done lost you already. Look, because you done invested in a new idea and you're not sharing that idea with folk and them around you. Now folks they feeling the disconnect, they feeling the separation, they feeling the fact that you ain't got no love for them no more. Because when you used to fuck with them, you used to fuck with them for real. You ain't fucking with them for real. Whatever that means for you. Talk to me though, Cancer. Nope, that don't count. Man, fall out. Show me something. Nope. None of that. Yeah, look, you made a decision. You made a decision to close your mouth. When it comes to you expressing how you feel or expressing your truth can't live here. This atmosphere, you can't breathe in this space, so to speak. Whatever space you in, whether that space is a family, relationship, you got you a little coworker, you thought you could express yourself a certain type of way with this coworker, only to find out you can't. And you found out you can't because as soon as the manager space opened, as soon as a position opened up in the workplace, they turned to the friend with the knife behind their back. You feel me? Now you realize, hold up, I can't really fuck with these people for real, because they don't really want you to be happy with what makes you happy. They want you to be happy with what makes them happy. You ain't fucking with it. So you made the little decision after realizing all the conflict, after realizing this is where my hurt comes from, you feel me? And it's like it could have been family, friends, or just somewhere you held dear to you feel me? You held this close to the chest, and that was the same spot, that was the same people, that was the same person, that was the same situation that was keeping you from being you. So I'm explaining this dude. Yeah, now you got a new dude. You expressing yourself differently. Hey, someone is up. Your world not taking this so lightly though. Because it's like you fucking up the home. You fucking up how shit always been. You can't just pull up. You can't just come through. You can't just wake up, present yourself in front of us. All of a sudden, you got this new perspective. All of a sudden, you got a new idea about life that you want to invest in, that you are investing in. You taking a chance on this, and your world can't wrap their head around that. They feel like you throwing a rock in the relationship. You throwing a rock in the family. You ain't doing shit but trying to expand and grow. And because because of the conflict or the friction that this is bringing you, you realize they really didn't fuck with you for real. These people don't love me. This person don't really feel about me the way I feel about them. Because obviously, if you were in the position to share this wealth with this person or invest this idea or share this aspect of your mind, you feel me? You communicated something you don't usually communicate to these people or this person. It's like you got vulnerable. And you doing that, it's like it almost started a riot in your world because you got vulnerable about something you are passionate about. An idea you have, and it's like you told your people around you, this is what you want to do, this is where you want to take your life, this is where you want to go, and you want to start something new. Your world was like, what the fuck you talking about, Cancer? You feel me? Hey, folks ain't know what you was speaking it's a whole foreign language type of vibe. And now look, you realize ain't no love for you there, because if they really fucked with you, they would have supported what made you happy. It's that type of vibe. Now you feel uncomfortable like in your house, your own crib. You feel uncomfortable where you used to feel safe at work. You feel me? You might have thought you could fuck with this co-worker. You might have thought you could express yourself to this manager a certain type of way. Little did you know that manager was still a manager. So they was using what you was expressing as a reason as to why to not give you a certain raise come raise season. Why you don't get to get a position, even though you in the whole work environment know you deserve that position. Somebody was a little bit salty. So now when you present yourself to work, you made the decision, you know what? I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go with a new mind. I got a new perspective on this situation after that experience that put you in conflict and broke your heart and made you realize where your weakness was coming from, or what you were doing that had you in a certain type of space. It's like you realize where the lies were coming from, where they were coming from your own dude or from someone else's dude, male or female, external to you. Someone's masculine energy was bullshitting you. It was one hell of a poker face though. You feel me? Up until it fell. Now you realize where you at. You may feel like you in hell. Even though it's like you internally, you in heaven surrounded by a hell you used to live in. You feel me? If it's like that. And it's almost like you try to bring someone else to heaven with you. And when you express that, everybody in hell was like, what the fuck you talking about? You feel me? Look, they wasn't ready to accept that truth. Everybody got their own time. You feel me? You can't wake everybody up. That shit come with a whole lot of trauma some people not ready to face. Yeah, look, so you just told me your bag. You know what your truth is. You know what you're passionate about. You know what you see as this gift, this opportunity. You know that what this idea can bring you because God showed it to you. He gave you the vision. He gave you the mind, the idea. He made you daydream and experience the emotion and feeling from that daydream that puts you in the position to want to do that. You feel me? He ain't get that to your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your uncle, your friend, your co-worker, your man. He ain't get that to nobody but you. So you got to take some action. And that's what you're doing. Because if it was for everybody else, he would have showed it to everybody else the same way he showed it to you. But yet, when you trying to talk to people about it, people looking at you like you crazy. Now you realize it ain't the fact that you crazy. People don't really give a fuck about you the way you give a fuck about them. You feel me? So now you just honoring how you feel about this idea, this direction, this road, and you taking a chance. You taking a leap of faith in a new direction, whatever direction we talking about. You know what you got going on. You holding on to this one. because it's worth it to you. Now, your world outside of you may look, as I say that, you holding on to this one because it's worth it to you in whatever world, reality, situation, position. You know what the fuck we talking about, Cancer. And put your foot, you burning for something. You burning for something. And it's like you, at this point, you're in a certain type of place. It's like you in your temple and you honoring yourself and how you feel. And anybody can't just come feel with you. Anybody can't just come express themselves emotionally to you a certain type of way. Now that you at where you at, you realize where you were lacking in terms of what relationships, what friendships, what minds or ideas that you might have invested heavily in. It's like you had a certain set of habits, routines, patterns, or cycles that you involved yourself with people or your own self that had you robbing yourself of your own joy. Little did you know. You feel me? It felt safe here. You found comfort here, but really where your safe haven or where your comfort zone was what was limiting you. In whatever realm of reality we talking about. And you ain't figured out you was trapped until you change your perspective about where you was at. And you called a judgment on what? All the dishonesty that you manifested or just the dishonest lifestyle you were living. Now that you know, look, the song that's playing now is Know Your Worth. You know your worth now. We need to put it period right there. I'm gonna fuck with you.